All right, guys. Hey, good morning, man. It's been, what time? It's 4 o'clock, man. It's almost 5 o'clock. Wow. So I put these. I started this cook probably around 8:30. So it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning. So it was, man, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Man, that's a long cook. Okay, but I had these briskets on for a couple hours now. Wait, what time is it, man? Let's see. 5 o'clock. So I had these on since 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's been almost 8 hours on this cook. Okay, so my middle shelf is already running, still running, middle shelf's running at just under 200 degrees. But my DigiQ, man, actually did pretty good. So I got up probably about 2 o'clock in the morning. And I took some briskets, my bottom ones that was on the fourth shelf, and put it on the top shelf because this DigiQ held my pit at 235. If you're running natural draft, sometimes the temp will go up and come back down, but this stays steady. So I might have to do some readjustments if I'm going to be using this DigiQ and run, 250. Okay, let's check it out. Oh man, that looks delicious. Okay, but I had these two. They were down here, and I had my burros were on top, and those are looking pretty good. So I actually got an even cook throughout my whole cook for about 8, 9 hours. Now see how much water I got in here. Okay, I still got a little bit in there. So I ran a wet pit today. Oh yeah, my fan system just kicked off on the DigiQ because it just detected lid open. And I did not rotate these. These been sitting here. This is the sweet spot for the Volt. That second shelf. Okay. I mean, that looks good. Let's check underneath. Yeah, that looks good. And a couple hours ago, these were sitting at 145, and it wasn't as dark as I wanted it because I had it right here. And now, so about in 2 hours, about an hour and a half, the color set in. Let's pull this out. Yeah. Color set in. So I'm already liking the color. They're right at 155, 160. But I am wrapping to color and not the temp. So pretty much even cooked using this DigiQ. This one is still a little lighter, but it's still good. Well, I'll probably rotate to the top just to get it a little bit darker. Okay, but I'm going to be wrapping these. This side, I'm going to be wrapping in, I'm going to put them back in the pan. I got my pans, where my pans at? Yeah, there they go. I'm going to be putting these 3 briskets in the pan. I'm going to be putting aluminum foil on top. And I also got butcher paper that I'm going to wrap, but I'm not going to wrap it like the usual style. I'm just going to put some butcher paper over the top and put them back in the pan and see how that does. Butcher paper, I'm not a big fan of it because to me it's just too messy, especially with all that grease and stuff when you got to unfold it. I don't like all the mess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it just like the aluminum foil, put it in the pan and just tuck the butcher paper underneath the briskets and do it that way. That's simple. And that way I'm not using a lot of butcher paper, Let's see. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm trying to do this one. I should have got my gimbal. Okay. You know what I do with the aluminum foil? I just tear it off and put it on top. But I'm going to take this. Okay. I'm going to put it on top, right with the brisket in, and I'm just going to tuck them in. And that's all I'm going to do. Okay. That's it. All right, let's go look at this. Let's look at the firebox. So that way my briskets we see if they can breathe a little bit about the bark, since some of you guys like good bark. To me, I just put them in there. There we go. All right. Well, I might have to add a little bit more. Well, this is actually after 9 ounces. And I use Kingford and I use some post oak. Let's see this. I'm gonna like that. Okay. Still got a little heat. I could probably push through, but you know, I'm gonna add probably some lump, because I'm gonna get this temp probably up to about 350, so I can go ahead and get finished. But I still got a lot of fuel. This will push me through, but it probably won't get me up to about, you know, 350 or 375 to finish it off. All right, let's go ahead and close this up. Close this up so I can go ahead and wrap these briskets. But the DigiQ, it did quite well today. Oh yeah, let's look at this last look on my bureaus here. Let's see. Let's open this up. So now I'm gonna go in and I'm going to get my tomato paste. I'm gonna take all these chili pods out, all the onions, the garlic, you know. I'm gonna puree all that goodness in there. And then later on, I'm going to, man, that stuff is soft too. Yeah. I'm gonna puree all that and then dump it back in here. And then probably just before lunch, I'm gonna shred all that, put it back into the consomme, and give me some corn tortillas. I might add a little bit of olive oil in there just to get some of that grease to fry them in. But man, that looks good. It's just salt and pepper, chili, cumin, some beef bouillon, garlic. Let's see what else. Coriander that's in there. And this is going to be good. I got some grease in there. That's what you want to see. Man, that looks good. I'm going to take those chili pods, those dark ones right here. I got to put them underneath. I need to turn them red a little bit. Okay. Man, that smells good. Man, it looks good. And these are quite smoky too. All right, guys, that's enough time on this pit. I'm about to go ahead and wrap these up. And that'll be it for this video. Hey, God bless y'all. Hey, we'll talk to you later.